Welcome back to the 50th annual Jack Tosh tournament. I'm Gabe Arriaga here with York Sports Network, and we're about to go underway with this game, Hinsdale South versus Glenbard East, as it will be first bucket of the game will go to Teville of the Hinsdale South Hornets. So now Kraft will be taking it up over to Muzell. Muzell moves over to the corner. This is Schneider. Schneider back to Muzell. Muzell at the corner. Back to Schneider, but it's intercepted, but saved by Schneider as Muzell takes the open three. Back rim and out. Now Teville will take it. Teville hands it off to Oglesby. Lynn, back to Oglesby, back to Lynn. Lynn surveys the court, finds his man, top of the key, drives inside. Nice move with the left. That's Ferrari. Ferrari with the first bucket of the game. Schneider now. Schneider goes inside, baseline, spin move, finds Muzell back out. Top of the key. Kraft looks around, spin move, back at the elbow. Top of the key, goes inside, kicks it back out. Schneider with the ball at the top of the key. He goes back to the elbow with Kraft. Kraft drives in. Nice move. Puts it up, and that's the first point for Glenbard East. Here's Tevelle. Tevelle finds his man off the fingertips of Ferrari. Ferrari kicks it out of bounds. Glenbard East will now take over possession. Schneider will be inbounding for Glenbard East. Kraft's now taking it up. Kraft goes inside right away, goes over to Shiner. Shiner now at the top of the key. He goes inside, spin move, fade away. Just short as Mazowski can't get the shot to fall. He'll get fouled and go to the line for two. Mirozowski for his first shot. Bernzowski's second shot is no good. He had a chance of a rebound. Is now Teville goes inside. Oglesby, top of the key. Kraft's guarding him, goes to the corner. His man goes inside. Nice block there as Kraft goes inside and stops it. Kraft now at the elbow. Goes over to Schneider. Schneider at the elbow. Step back move. Corner three. Back rim and out. And that's Ferrari. His foot steps out of bounds as now Glenbard East will take over. Schneider will inbound. Now joining me is Henry Borchers, finally back from his adventure.
Hello everyone, I was helping out in the main gym, sorry about that. But we were back now.
Schneider now, top of the key to Mirozowski. Mirozowski over to Schneider. Schneider at the elbow for three. Won't go. Here's Alexander now. Over to his kid, over to his man, Lynn. Lynn at the elbow goes inside. Back out to Lynn. Lynn could not keep the ball, as that was Alexander that throws it over his head. Schneider will inbound now.
Hornets back on defense, trying to get a stop here. It's still very close, but we were still very early.
Kraft's gonna go to the elbow. Mirozowski back into Kraft. Kraft off the backboard, in for two.
Kraft able to squeeze that one in between his double defenders.
Oglesby's gonna put the pressure on as he goes through the corner. No good. Ferrari now. Ferrari at the corner. Didn't want to shoot. Finds Lynn, top of the key.
Ferrari wide open.
Goes to his man Alexander. Back inside, corner. Ferrari, nice move. Back to the...
Looking to get the and one, but only is going to go to the line.
Ferrer will go to the line for two.
Ferrer's first shot will be short. for trying to go 1 for 1 here at the free throw line. Second one, no good.
It's going to be Schneider now taking it up. He instead kicks it over to Kraft as he goes, finds his man Muzel. Muzel now. Muzel surveys, finds Schneider. He's at the elbow, goes over to Kraft again. Kraft one-on-one with Oglesby. Oglesby now over to Schneider. Schneider over at the elbow, hands it off to Muzel. Muzel over to Maranzowski. Kraft. Kraft takes the screen. Doesn't shoot.
2 seconds of the shot clock.
Kraft saves the possession, shoots it with 1 second left on the shot clock and made it. As a misread there by Lynn, goes it straight to Maranzowski.
Maranzowski able to go coast to coast.
That was Walton that got fouled there. We'll go to the line for 2. Ferrari and Lynn are coming out of the game for Hinsdale. It's going to be Kraft coming out of the game for Glenbard.
Both teams trying to get some fresh legs into this game, as the second one is good for Walton.
Both of the Muzel brothers now playing pressure. Oglesby now. Oglesby playing through the pressure as Muzel with the steal. Muzel fakes, goes left. Muzel back in the corner, pump fakes. Back to Maranzowski. Maranzowski loses the ball. Taken away. That's Hendricks. Here's Oglesby now. Oglesby back to Vel.
Miscommunication there. That ball's going to go the Rams' way.
No, it's going to be actually off the fingertips of Walton. So now it's going to be Thermos to inbound. Here's Tavel, or not to Alexander actually. Top of the key, elbow, Oglesby. Oglesby surveys the court. Looks for someone, doesn't find anyone. He's gonna take it himself. He goes over to the corner. Inside now, there's Alexander with the and one.
2 crucial points, gonna send number 3, Damian Snyder to the line. Or pardon me, number 3, Jermaine Alexander to the line.
Alexander misses his and one free throw. It's only 2 points. So now Muzel is gonna take it up. Muzel goes inside, finds his brother Muzel. Muzel to Muzel, won't go. There's Maranzowski. Maranzowski puts up the floater, and it's good for 2.
Maranzowski able to capitalize on the rebound.
Over to Tavel. Tavel inside to Alexander. Alexander finds Tavel back outside of the corner. Cross court. Corner 3. Off the mark. Osbel could not get it to fall. Tavel loses possession. As now will go Glenbard East way. Timeout called.
With this timeout, we would like to thank some of our sponsors that help make the Tosh possible. Breakaway Basketball, Bylene Bank, Cameo Dental, Chicago Supercoach, DJ Daniel, Elmhurst Airborne Basketball, and Elmhurst Baseball and Softball. Many more included in the Tosh, but just a few. Thank you to everything you do.
Exactly. Without them, it would not be possible for this Tosh tournament to be possible, as it is the biggest tournament or high school basketball tournament in Illinois. So it's a very big deal, and these sponsors always help with everything. With 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this quarter, your score is 11-6. in favor of Glenbard East. Inbounds it to Lynn. Lynn to the corner, or to the elbow rather. He goes to the other corner. Inside Alexander and one.
Alexander is going to go to the line and try to make a three-point opportunity. Trying to get these Hornets back in the game.
Alexander misses again for his and one. As Muzell finds Kraft. Kraft's gonna put the pressure on. He goes baseline. Gets knocked away, but it was the last touch by Kraft. It's gonna go Hinsdale South's way.
Hardrick's gonna take this one in for the Hornets.
Hardrick finds his man, Lynn.
Lynn back to Hardrick.
Lynn now. Lynn making a move. There's pressures on. Tavel over back to Lynn. Lynn goes inside, outside. No good for three. Muzell saves it to Marizowski. Back to Kraft. Kraft to Marizowski. Marizowski spin move inside with the right.
What a spin move from Marizowski.
So now Lynn's gonna take it up. Lynn over to Alexander. Alexander loses control of the ball. The blunder will now result in Glenbardy's ball.
Glenbardy's trying to capitalize as they're down 4, leading into 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Muzell's going to go ahead and take this one up for the Rams.
This is Kraft over to Muzell. Muzell behind the back. Finds someone. That's someone. Back over to Muzell at the corner. Muzell pull up 2. Back rim and out.
Stavelli able to come up with a rebound.
There's Tavel now. Tavel over to Lynn. Lynn looking for someone. That someone's Hardrick. Over to Tavel again in the corner. Back to Hardrick inside. Hardrick kicks it out. Lynn pump fakes. Back to Hardrick. Hardrick. Nice move. Wouldn't go. Tavel. Back outside. Thermos for 3. Thermos got 3.
Amazing job from Thermos, able to knock that down, cutting the lead to 2.
Here's Kraft to Schneider. Schneider in the elbow. There's Ludic. Ludic for a deep range 3. Wouldn't go. Saved by Kraft to Marizowski. Marizowski fouled.
Marizowski now has a chance to extend to their lead. Marinowski's first shot is good. Extending their lead to 3 points over the Hornets. No good for Marinowski's second shot.
Kraft tried going in there, stealing it. It won't count. It will go Hinsdale South's way. Hardrick inbounds it to Thermos. Tavel now. Tavel goes back to Thermos. Back to Lynn. Lynn in the elbow, deep. Shots winding down. Lynn, deep 3. Just short. As that will be the first quarter, your score, 14-11, Hinsdale up, or Glenbard up rather. Henry, what do you think of this game so far?
You know, been a very close game. We've seen definite blowouts here at the Tosh. However, this one going to be close. We always like to see close games. Never like to see blowouts. Not a whole lot to talk about during blowouts, but this one, I like it a lot. It's going to be close.
And with that, we will take a short break. We'll be back in like 30 seconds. You're watching York Sports Network.
Welcome back to second quarter action here at the York Tosh Holiday Classic in the South Gym. 14-11 is your score. The Hinsdale Hornets trailing the Glenbard East Rams. We're underway. 8 minutes left here in the first half.
Kraft will be starting this second quarter with a pass to Schneider. Schneider at the elbow, working on his man. Looking for something. Schneider finds his man. Is this tipped out of bounds by Lynn? It was intended for Truman. Truman will inbound over to Kraft. Kraft now is going to take it slow. Now accelerates, goes inside, puts up a shot, well defended, and it will go Hinsdale South's way.
Hinsdale able to try to get back at that rebound, but that one goes out of bounds.
Here's Lynn. There's going to be a foul on Kraft, as there'll be a redo. Farrar inbounds it. Back to him. It's Oglesby. Finds his man Farrar. Back over to Lynn. Oglesby outside. Corner three. No good for Truman, but there's Farrar with the rebound. Puts it up for the two.
Yeah, great pass from Oglesby trying to get that open man in the three-point. Able to capitalize on Farrar. Farrar going back up with the rebound.
Here's Truman at the elbow. Back to Muzel, top of the key to Schneider. Schneider finds Kraft. Kraft over to Truman, Truman corner. There's Muzel at the corner. Back to Truman at the elbow. Moves it one more time. Truman over his defender. Doesn't go. Farrar passes it over to Oglesby. Oglesby now tries to fight through his defenders.
Too much of a pass there from Oglesby. Not able to reel that one in is Noah Therapos. That one's going to go back to the Glenbard East Rams.
Now Schneider. Schneider double screen over to Muzel. Muzel back to Truman at the elbow. Truman takes the screen. Good defense by Lynn. Now Truman. Truman kicks it out. Schneider for three is blocked.
Pereira, a huge block on Schneider there. Able to keep this one to 1 point.
Muzel checks in for Muzel. The brothers.
Little Muzel swap.
So now Truman will inbound it for Glenbard East. Truman surveys. Finally finds Schneider. Barely through his hands, but he keeps it. Fights through contact.
Gets the and one.
And what a shot there by Schneider. So he puts it up with his left and just gets it to fall for the and one.
Schneider's going to go to the line for one, trying to continue to extend their lead to 4.
Danny Schneider cannot make the first, and the first and only. And now Thermos inside to Alexander, blocked by Marinzowski.
Marinowski, a huge block.
Here's Muzel, outside to Schneider. Schneider trying to get it to Truman. He goes inside, behind the back. Muzel cuts inside baseline, kicks it out, trying to get it to Truman. Intercepted by Thermos.
But yeah, intercepted by Truman.
Truman, Euro step, can't keep the ball. Saves it, gets it to Schneider. Schneider with the left hand gets it to fall.
Yet again, Schneider, that left hand coming in handy, able to get that to fall, extending their lead.
Here's Lynn, over to Farrar.
Lynn going one-on-one, not able to get that pass over to Farrar. Tavelli's gonna go ahead and check in for the Hornets, taking this one in.
Tavell, covered by Booner.
Oglesby looking for a man.
Here's Thermos. Thermos back over to Tavell. Back to Oglesby. Oglesby Oglesby now to Farrar in the corner for three. Rims in and out. Alexander with the good rebound. Spin move wouldn't go. Is now Muzel will take it up. Muzel takes a screen by Walton. Inside to Walton. Walton couldn't keep his hands on it. As Alexander puts the pressure. Waits for his teammates. Farrar tips it to himself.
Farrar yet again gives it away though. Back and forth is the story of this quarter.
Booner, good pass inside and one! Maranzowski.
Maranzowski is fired up about that one. He's gonna go to the line for one. Maranzowski's one and only shot is good. Yet again, that kid can hit free throws. He's up to 9 points on the day.
He's the leading scorer right now for Glenbard East.
Capitalizing on those rebounds and and fouls.
Hardick to inbound. To Oglesby. Back to Hardick. Hardick pump fakes, gives it to Oglesby. Back to Hardick. Hardick to Oglesby now. Oglesby, nice pass inside. Taville puts it up for two.
Taville yet again showing how versatile he is. He can go in the paint or stay out wide.
Muzel takes a screen by Maranzowski. Back to Schneider outside. Schneider top of the key. Pump fakes. Back to Muzel. Pump fakes again. Taville gets a hand in there. Saves it. But his team will not be able to get it as Booner takes it now. Booner. Time's ticking down on the shot clock.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Schneider to Walton. Walton to Schneider. Tipped out of bounds by Taville. A great defensive stand by Hinsdale South.
Able to hold out the Glenbard East Rams on that one, letting the shot clock expire. Fresh legs checking in for both teams.
Oglesby now. Gonna take it up for Hinsdale. Over to Hardick, to Farrar. Hardick at the elbow, cross court, Taville. Taville, top of the key. Oglesby back to Taville. Inside to Hardick. Farrar, wide open three. Short, but finds its way in.
Getting lucky on the rim play there to Farrar, able to land that one.
Schneider now. Goes over to Maranzowski, to Booner. Booner now, outside. Schneider on Farrar. Three-pointer, won't go. Maranzowski had a hand on it, almost saves it. Farrar now is gonna take advantage of it as he takes it over. Hardick inside to Alexander. Alexander kicks it out to Taville. Outside, he's good for three, that's Farrar.
Farrar yet again with a field goal. Green for him.
Schneider to Maranzowski outside. Lachelle gets it tipped away. Schneider gets it into Lachelle. Lachelle tries to get it into Maranzowski. Body's on the ground as Taville ends up with the ball. To Oglesby, to Farrar. Farrar kicks it out to Taville. Taville at the top of the key. Maranzowski guarding him.
Taville trying to reset his offense here. Get something going for the Hornets.
Oglesby. Booner with some cinematic performance as Farrar.
The alley-oop will not be able to go.
And Taville last to touch it. That means Glenbard East will go. Schneider will inbound for Glenbard.
The Hornets bench hyped up about this one. They're ready to go. They're back up.
Yeah, mind you, Hinsdale has come back and has cut the lead to 0 as this game is all tied up.
Nico Therpos will go ahead and check in for the Hornets.
Kraft is going to take it up. He's one-on-one with Oglesby. Schneider now, back to Kraft. Kraft makes a move, goes left, puts it up with his right, and one!
Yet again, another and one for both teams, being able to use these fouls to their advantage.
What a great job by Kraft, having great body control, able to save the ball and put it up with his right for an opportunity for a three-point play.
His first and only free throw is good for the Rams, yet again adding to their lead to 3.
Here's Oglesby. Oglesby on Schneider. Oglesby finds his man Taville at the top of the key. Goes over Thermos. Thermos goes inside. Back to Taville. Taville, nice move. Back to Thermos. Thermos blocked by Mierzowski. Mierzowski playing tight defense. To the corner, Taville. Taville inside, reverse! Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh! Taville getting shifty with it.
Taville with a nice jelly. Taville trips up as he goes Mierzowski for 3 at the elbow. Short. Thermos gets the rebound. Now Hardick will inbound.
We've seen a lot of action so far. Both teams are going to have 30 seconds to add to their lead, or for the Hornets, trying to get back at this coming into halftime, trying to get even with the Rams.
Hardick to inbound. Gives it to Oglesby. Back over to Hardick. Hardick will take it. Hardick works on Walton. Gives it over to Alexander. Alexander directs traffic. Gives it back to Hardick. Hardick surveys the court. Realizes time's ticking down. He's going to want to take the final shot.
6 seconds left.
Goes inside. Over his man Walton. Shot just doesn't make it.
The half-court attempt. Not good on this time.
Schneider just to the left of the hoop. As that will end the first half of this game. We have a 1-point game with Hinsdale South just being up by 1. Or no, that's Glenbard East up just by 1, as they will go to the locker room and talk this one over. And if you're a coach, Henry, what are you saying to, either team? What are you saying to, put yourself in front of the other?
I mean, if you're the Horns here, yeah, you don't want me to going down into halftime, but you're only down 1. So keeping your guys' spirits high, keep that energy going. I think giving them some rest, possibly getting some new bodies in there, great idea. But if you're the Rams, keep that energy up. Do not get complacent. Do not play down to another team's level. But with that, we're going to send you off to halftime. 24-23 your score. Hinsdale trailing the Glenbard East Rams.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, he's right there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. We'd like to thank a few of our sponsors: Knights Basketball, DJ Daniel, Elmhurst Photo Boutique, Eagles Football and Baseball, and Eagles Baseball and Softball. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to York Sports Network here at the Jack Tosh 50th Annual Holiday Classic. 24-30, 24-23 is your score. The Hornets trail the Rams, and we are underway. 16 minutes down, 16 to go. Here we go.
Here's Oglesby now. Oglesby going to be starting off for Hinsdale South. He gets an open lane, but Walton says no as he denies the ball. As Kraft now.
Kraft trying to make something happen, can get fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
What a job there by Walton, recognizing that it's an open lane and he needs to stop the opportunity as he elevates above his player and blocks the ball.
Colton Lynn's going to, Kraft is going to go to the line. His first one is good. Kraft able to extend their lead to 25.
Kraft's second shot won't go.
Kraft 1 for 1 here in the second half. That ball is going to go the Hornets' way.
1 for 2.
1 for 2.
1 for 2 as now Oglesby goes over to Farrar. Oglesby now. Oglesby being double teamed. Back to his man, Alexander inside. Back to Oglesby at the elbow. Back to Alexander. Corner for Lynn. Blocked by Walton.
Walton, 2 blocks already. Big part of shooting down these shots.
Schneider goes inside. Kicks it out. Kraft for 3. Kraft gets 3.
Kraft yet again for 3. He's up to 13 already. The Hornets are going to go ahead and take this one in. Farrar is going to be the one to inbound, looking for Lynn. Or Oglesby.
Ferrer does get it over to Lynn. Back to Ferrer. Ferrer over to Oglesby. Oglesby inside Alexander, great pass. Over to Lynn, open shot, doesn't take it. Here's Tavel. Tavel just gets it to Oglesby. Pull up 2. Short. Kraft fought for the rebound. He got the rebound. It's just off. Great pass there by What a sequence there. As Muzel finishes off. A great sequence with a 3-pointer of his own.
Yeah, the Muzel brothers able to strike again, putting up more than the Hornets, 31-29.
Let's talk about that pass by Marinzowski. Caught the pass, then hit it over to Muzel as when he shot the 3. It's a great sequence there.
If you're the Hornets here, you have got to get going. 23 points, 31. Big difference there. Got to get going now. Using this timeout to your advantage. Drop a play, swing the ball around, keep this energy high.
Hinsdale will start. It'll be Ferrer to inbound. Ferrer hits Lynn. Lynn will now take it. Back to Ferrer. Ferrer squeezes it to Alexander. Back to Lynn. Lynn outside at the elbow. To Alexander. Alexander works on Schneider. Gives it to Oglesby. Oglesby over to back to Oglesby. To Lynn. Lynn inside. Good pass to Ferrer. Back to Oglesby. Open 3.
Tavel too much mustard on that one.
Muzel hit it over to Schneider. Schneider inside. Good move. uses his body to go inside and gets the 2 to fall.
Schneider getting this crowd pumped up. The bench loves that one.
Oglesby pressured by Muzel to Ferrer to Tavel. Alexander inside over his man. Walton was too short for it as Alexander gets it to fall. Here's Kraft now, moving in on Lynn.
Kraft trying to shake off Lynn here.
Kraft, misdirection, as now Tavel's gonna take it. Tavel to Oglesby. Oglesby to Ferrer outside, Lynn for 3. You can count it.
Lynn able to capitalize again, starting all the way back at that Kraft missed pass, taking it coast to coast, and able to knock down the 3 for the Hornets, a much needed point score, 28-33.
Muzel now at the elbow, over to Schneider. Schneider makes a move, over to Walton. Walton cross court. Kraft didn't shoot. Spin move with the right. Won't go. Walton was fighting for it. Oglesby ends up with the ball. Oglesby being pressured. Alexander inside with the right hand 1.
Yet again, much needed points here for the Hornets. Down 5. Ferrer, a majority point scorer here for this Hornets team.
Tavel to cut the lead just to 2.
That's
Won't
Alexander.
go. That's Alexander, sorry. He's now Muzel. Muzel gives it over to Shiner. Shiner goes inside. Tries to fade. He does fade. Doesn't hit it. Miranowski fought for the rebound.
Ferrer's not able to come up with that one, allowing Miranowski to get another 2 from him.
Ferrer over to Lynn. Lynn now. Lynn, good pass inside to Alexander. He kicks it out. Gives it to Ferrer. Ferrer now. Back to Alexander outside. Here's Thermos. Thermos couldn't get it to go. Here's Kraft now, taking it up for Glenbard. Kraft over to Schneider. Schneider at the elbow. Working on Tavel, spin move outside. Kraft pump fake, step back, 3. Back iron out.
Thermos able to come up with the rebound. And that ball is going to go the Hornets' way. Bench pumped up about that one.
Hardick now to inbound. He's the only one checking it in for Hinsdale, as Lynn now is going to take it up. Lynn at the elbow, tightly guarded by Muzel. Muzel is able to go inside as Alexander's floater won't fall. Spin move knocked out of his hands. Muzel, good defensive effort there as he knocks the ball out of bounds.
Muzel's playing some expert defense there, as you said, trying to lock down the Hinsdale Hornets.
Thermos to inbound.
Thermos looking for Lynn. He's got him.
Lynn crosses midcourt, gives it to Tavel. Hardick tried going inside to Alexander, hits a photographer on the sidelines. As now it will still be Hinsdale South's ball. It will be Thermos to inbound. He gives it to Alexander with the easy bake shot.
Alexander adding to his points total. He's up to 10.
Muzel now. One-on-one with Thermos. Had separation, gives it to his brother. Here's back brother, Muzel, short. Thermos wants to put the pressure. Lynn now, good pass inside. It's intercepted. Muzel loses the ball, hits the backboard. As Tavel gives it over to Lynn. Lynn has separation. Alexander. Oh!
Big pump fake there from Hardrick. Hardrick trying to get his defender to jump. And Muzel goes flying over the top of him.
Yeah.
That one was a
flying high.
Replay-worthy clip right there.
If we had a replay system here in the South Gym, but just rewind on your...
Double tap the side of your screen.
Yeah, double tap on the left side of your screen to rewatch that one. As Thermos Inbounds to Alexander just over his head. It's Oglesby who ends up with the ball. Oglesby now at the elbow. Works on Muzel. To Tavel. Over to Thermos. Thermos back to Thermos. Thermos for three.
Good.
Green bean for Thermos. Muzel calls for a play. Muzel now on Thermos. Inside, here's Muzel.
The Hornets bench getting loud, and they love that one.
Perryman now in for Glenbard East, along with Lochelle. The foul will be on the newcomer.
Ferrer's going to
Perryman.
come back in for the Hornets. Ferrer's going to be looking for Hardrick, but he's decided to go deep down to Ferrer.
Ferrer couldn't keep a hold of it. Over to Muzel. Muzel crosses his man up. Now to Perryman. Perryman won't shoot. Perryman loses the ball as Thermos now takes it. Thermos goes inside. Thermos pump fake. Cross court. Three ball. Just long.
Tavel able to not get that one to fall. Back off the rim.
Muzel to Kraft. Kraft goes baseline. Kicks it out to Muzel. Muzel back to Kraft. Kraft moving over. Lochelle. Lochelle inside to Miranzowski. Miranzowski back out. Lochelle fighting with Hardick. Jump ball.
Hinsdale is fired up.
It's going to stay with Glenbard East as Walton and Schneider comes in. Lochelle and Perryman go out for Glenbard.
The Hornets able to get some energy going now, tying it back up yet again. The Hornets kind of motto in this game, coming back from behind. Their second comeback now, one in the first quarter, one in the second quarter.
With about 1:30 left to go, we have a tie game in the South Gym as the ball is inbounded to Kraft. Kraft, screened by Miranzowski. Here's Muzel. 2 seconds left, 1 second left, Muzel!
He gets it off, but not in time. That's going to be off the back of the backboard. Hornets ball.
Hardick to inbound. Hardick gives it to Oglesby. Oglesby now. Oglesby wide open to Tavel. Tavel is an open lane, reverse layup. That's good for two.
Tavel yet again showing why he's so versatile. Back, forward, anywhere, he can do it all.
Schneider now. Schneider kicks it over to Kraft. Kraft gives it back to Schneider. Schneider has a screen by Walton. Out to Muzel.
That one's going to be on number 4, Tavel. Bit of a reach there.
Kraft to inbound. Gives to Miranzowski. Back to Kraft. Kraft at the elbow. Looked like he wanted to shoot. Walton, top of the key. Fumbles the ball, but contains the ball. Corner 3, Muzel just long. Hardick fights for it, but Muzel comes in. Muzel couldn't get it. Oglesby. Back to Ferrer. Ferrer inside.
Ferrer trying to go for a huge dunk there, but not able to reel that one.
He's fouled hard, as now he'll go to the line for 2.
Yet again, we've seen a lot of guys going to the foul line. This is the time to capitalize. Hornets, our first lead of the game so far. Up 2 points, trying to add to that, get them up to 4. His first free throw, no good for Ferrer. Ferrer trying to capitalize and go 1 from 1 from the line.
1 for 2.
And over this quarter. The second one is no good.
0 for 2 is Ferrer at the line. It's going to be Schneider now. Slows things down. Shot clock is off. He's going to have the final shot. It's going to be someone on Glenbard East.
Glenbard East trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
Looks like it wants to be Shiner, but instead it's Kraft. Kraft screened by Walton. Here's Muzel. Time ticking down, 3 seconds. Schneider for 3. Short.
No good. That one is going to go way under. Not able to put that one back up for a rebound. The Hornets.
And we have a good game here as we're going into the fourth quarter. 2 points is what separates Hinsdale from Glenbard. We will take a short break. We'll be back momentarily. You're watching York Sports Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to fourth quarter action here in the South Gym. Their score 35-37, going the Hornets' way this time. Their first lead of the game. Glenbard is trying to come back and regain theirs.
Tavel gives it to Oglesby. Oglesby now works on Muzel. Hands it over to Thermos. Thermos over to Alexander at the elbow. To Ferrer. Ferrer works on Walton. Goes inside, kicks it back out to Tavel, pump fakes. Outside, back to Tavel. Tavel at the elbow. One-on-one with Kraft. He makes a move, gets inside, reverse, just long.
Tavel trying to be crazy again. That time not gonna work out for him.
Muzel gave it over to Kraft. Kraft to Shiner. Shiner goes baseline, triple teamed, short. Last touch is Ferrer, as Schneider will now inbound the ball for Glenbard East.
Glenbard East trying to use his throw-in.
Schneider trying to get to Miranzowski. It's going to be close.
Going the Hornets' way, and they are fired up.
Both players had a hand on it. Ref decides it's going Hinsdale's way. As Ferrer inbounded to Oglesby. Oglesby over to Thermos. Thermos now. Back to Tavel. Tavel back to Thermos. Thermos wide open 3. Just long. Ferrer somehow keeps it in bounds. Fights for it inside. Alexander. Walton denies it. But the denial will be a foul as Alexander goes to the line.
Thermos was able to swing that one to Alexander, but Alexander not able to put that up for the Hornets. A crucial free throw attempt here for them, trying to add to their 2-point lead. Alexander's first. Good.
The free throws have been not the best so far in this game. There's been multiple misses by both sides. So these clutch free throws are very crucial.
Both teams trying to clean up the ball playing right now.
As we
Second
see
one is
there,
no good.
1 for 2 at the line is Alexander. Is now Kraft's going to take it up. Kraft hands it off to Miranzowski over to Schneider. Muzel tried going inside to Miranzowski, but the last touch was Ferrer. Is now Kraft will inbounds. Kraft surveys the court. Goes deep for Schneider. Double coverage. It's stolen away. Here's Ferrer. Ferrer, Euro step. Easy layup for him.
Ferrer deciding he was going to take that one himself. Little Euro step and another 2 points for him. He's up to 11 on the day.
Muzel needs to make something happen as Kraft now goes over. Here's Miranzowski.
Miranzowski's going to call on the travel. Unfortunate mistake there from Glenbard East.
Muzell just could not get open, so Maranzowski had to keep the ball for just a second longer. That causes him to take one extra step. That's a travel.
That one's going to force Glenbard East to regroup here, deciding what they've done wrong is they already down 5 points here in the fourth quarter, 6 minutes remaining, a lot of time to still play. Or take some of this time to thank some of our sponsors. DJ Daniel, Elmhurst Airborne Basketball, Elmhurst Baseball and Softball, Elmhurst Eagles Football, Elmhurst Photo Boutique, MPS Every Single Day Basketball, Howard's Customs, ICI Builds, Knights Basketball, and many more. Thank you for everything you do to keep this Tosh going year after year.
Both teams will be talking it over. Henry, what do you think Glenbard has to start doing to get back into this game, only being down 5?
Glenbard East I feel like starting to get out hustled here. Hinsdale South, getting some fresh bodies in there, keeping the play action going, keeping the passes moving around. I think it's going to be a key part of this offense. Glenbard East got to play some more lockdown defense. Letting guys get too open, not hustling back on the turnovers. Sloppy basketball.
As the team is now, as both teams are now coming out of the timeout, it'll be Hinsdale to start off with the ball. Thermos inbounds it to Oglesby, over to Ferrer. Ferrer now, one-on-one with Walton, beats his man, reverse. It's gonna be a foul. Ferrer's gonna go to the line and try to extend this lead.
Ferrer yet again heading to the line for the Hornets. His first. No good off the back of the rim.
And in the clutch, these free throws are very crucial. Ferrer's second one is good. Seems like every single time everyone's going 1 for 2. And now Kraft is gonna try to make something happen. So he gives it to Schneider, back to Kraft. Kraft at the elbow, working on Oglesby. Back to Schneider, over to Muzell. Muzell now.
Double dribble called. That one's going Hinsdale's way.
And these mistakes cannot happen at a worse time for Glenbard East.
Glenbard East needs their bench to step up here as fresh legs coming in for Glenbard East.
Booner's in, and so is Perryman. It's now Oglesby now. One-on-one with Booner. Hands it off to Taville. Taville with Perryman. Beats him to Ferrer.
Ferrer able to put that one through. A beautiful give and go there.
It's gonna be Schneider now taking it up. Schneider goes inside at the elbow. Kicks it out. Here's Booner. Booner over to Kraft. Kraft trying to go inside. Puts it up with the foul.
This is going to be crucial for Glenbard East. This is the start of a comeback if they can go ahead and capitalize on these 2 free throws.
And with 5 minutes, Henry, there's still a good amount of time for Glenbard East to come back, as these 2 free throws are extremely crucial.
First one is able to fall. Every single point counts here.
As we've seen in these games before during this tournament, some of these games come down just to 1 point, so every single point counts. As just rattles in is the second free throw. Ferrer inbounds it to Oglesby. Oglesby back to Ferrer, back to Oglesby. Oglesby on Booner. Booner trying to steal the ball. Gives it inside to Ferrer. Ferrer, his ball just rims out.
Ferrer yet again staying with it. That one's going Glenbard's way though, as it's called a kicking.
Ferrer boots the ball as it's gonna be called for a foul. Here's Schneider now. Schneider.
Hinsdale's coach getting fired up at this one.
Taville fighting through the contact, and Schneider loses the ball, gets it back. Pump fakes the 3. Outside deep to Kraft. Kraft on Oglesby, screened by Perryman. Back to Perryman, open 3, Perryman Short! Miranzowski fights his own teammate for the ball.
That one's going to be called a travel, though. Unfortunate mistake.
A costly turnover for Glenbard East.
The miscommunication is going to cause the full court press. They are desperate now. Driving.
Outside, Tavel for three. Just outside, Ferrer. Ferrer won't go. Now it's Schneider. Schneider now, screened by Miranowski. Tavel sticks in. No basket. It's going to be a foul on the ground.
That one's going to be an inbound play.
Out's coming Ferrer, in is Hardick.
Hardick trying to give some energy back to this team. Continue the south push.
Into Perryman. Perryman finds Schneider. Schneider goes inside, floats it up for two, just gets out. As Thermos is arguing with the ref as he believes he was not the last to touch it, but the ref will disagree with him as Kraft will inbound for Glenbard East.
Both teams trying to play their best basketball. Under 4 minutes left to play.
Kraft, the leading scorer for Glenbard East as of the moment. He's got 15 as Schneider now. Schneider goes inside. Hardick knocks it out. Thermos won't go. Schneider deep to Kraft. Kraft on Oglesby, back to Schneider. Schneider with Alexander tightly guarding. Here's Kraft. Foul called. It's gonna be on Oglesby. On Hinsdale South, Glenbard East will have the ball.
That's gonna be Oglesby's third foul of the day.
Miranzowski, good pass by Kraft. Miranzowski using his body to get separation as he puts up the ball for two. Here's Thermos now.
Fresh bodies coming in for Glenbard East. Number 12 is going to come in, Emmett Perriman.
Ferrer in now. Hardick. Bounce pass to Oglesby. Oglesby puts the pressure on. He's going to slow things down, wait for his teammates to come. Booter playing tight defense. Gives it to Ferrer at the elbow, behind the back, inside. Fadeaway two. Just out.
Ferrer wanted all that to himself. Not able to get that basket though.
Booter inside, baseline. Whistle blown. Ref calls a foul. It's gonna be Glenbard East's ball.
No one in too much foul trouble though.
Is Danny Schneider will inbound it. Perryman now, over to Schneider. Schneider inside to Miranzowski. Miranzowski one-on-one with Ferrer, working on him. Puts it up to Kraft. Kraft now, moving the ball around, gives it to Schneider. Schneider outside to Miranzowski, over to Booner. Booner back to Kraft. Good ball movement here by Glenbard East. As
6 seconds of the shot clock. Winding down.
Nice shot there by Kraft. He extends to 17 points on the day.
Kraft's able to lay that one in between his two defenders.
Tavel, one-on-one with Perryman. Perryman, good defense. But instead is going to be called for the foul.
This is Tavel's time to continue to extend their lead. Glenbard is coming back at them though.
Tavel would need 2 of these to extend this to a 2-possession game. 1 would make it a 3-point game. None would make it a 2.
Tavel's first shot. Not able to fall, runs off the back and then the front of the rim.
So this game will continue to be a 1-possession game as long as Tavel can make this.
Tavel needs to continue this run of form to put the Hinsdale Hornets back up.
Tavel's second shot.
Able to
Just
fall this
gets
time.
in.
Glenbard East has a lot of work to do. Although 1-3, and they are back in this. They cannot slow down.
Kraft is going to direct traffic.
Kraft enters now under 2 minutes.
Kraft over to Schneider. Schneider goes inside. Almost blocked. Great move by Schneider with the hesitation. And gives it for 2. 1 point game.
A big block attempt by Alexander, not able to capitalize on the attempt.
Oglesby at the elbow, one-on-one with Muzel. Oglesby's gonna slow things down. As Alexander now with the ball. Miranzowski on him, over to Thermos. Thermos over to Oglesby, one-on-one with Muzel.
Oglesby's got time.
Oglesby, 10 seconds on the clock. Tavel works on him. Ferrer pump fakes inside, kicks it out. Thermos for 3, blocked. Now Schneider. Any points, takes the lead. 3 off the mark. 2-pointer for Miranzowski. Glenbard East takes the lead with under a minute to go.
Glenbard East back in the lead of this game. It's been a close one the whole time.
Ferrer now. Ferrer. Timeout called. Hinsdale gonna want to talk it over. Folks, we have a good one. 45 seconds left in this game. 45-44 your score. Glenbard East up by 1. We're gonna take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network.
Hello everyone, welcome back from that timeout. 44 seconds left on the shot clock. 45-44, Hinsdale South leading most of this fourth quarter, but are down to the Rams. The Rams leading for one of the first times here in this fourth quarter, and we are underway. Here we go.
Oglesby. He's gonna take it up to Hardick. Hardick inside, tries to get to Ferrer. Intercepted by Walton.
But a big travel. That is unacceptable from the Rams. The Rams needed that.
Oh my goodness, as Walton, mouth open, in awe. As Miranowski's called for the travel. Tavel.
Hinsdale's got an awesome opportunity to capitalize.
Tavel outside to Alexander. Alexander pumps it, hits it over to Hardick. 26 seconds left. Shot clock off. Ferrer blocked by Walton, and he's called for the foul.
Sam Walton cannot believe it.
And with Ferrer, so far in this game, almost every single time he's been at the line, he's gone 1 for 2. If he goes 1 for 2 once again, he will tie this game up. But with 2, he can cut the lead and be up by 1.
But yeah, with 2, he can take control of this game. 20 seconds left. Walton absolutely distraught against that. He has no clue. Hands over the head, distraught.
Perryman for Glenbard East and Lynn for Hinsdale South will come in. These are the most important shots, free throw shots
of this tournament.
First one is good. We have a tie game. Well, I don't know, we don't have a camera on it, but the Hinsdale South bench
is going crazy right now.
The whole team is arms interlocked.
He needs this one to take a lead of this game. Second one. Not good.
It's off.
Off the front of the rim.
Tie game, shot clock off. Muzel will take it up for Glenbard East. Without a turnover, they can get a final shot off. Timeout called. Smart decision by Glenbard East. wants to make sure he can talk this last one over. We'll take a short break. We'll be back. This is York Sports Network.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action here in the South Gym. 45-45 all tied up due to Aaron Ferrer's free throws. 15 seconds left. Lots of time still.
Glenbard East has the ball. Opportunity.
Glenbard East drawing up a play in the timeout.
Glenbard East has a chance to take the last shot of the game for a chance of sealing this one.
Whose hands are you going to put this one in?
Muzell.
It's going to be Kraft.
That's a tough pass. And a horrible pass, and it goes right over the head of Kraft. Devin Kraft could not get the ball.
2 new legs for the Hornets. Number 20, Christian Hardrick, and number 3, Jamian Alexander coming in for the Hornets. 15 seconds left.
Perryman will guard Hardick on the inbound. Pressure will be on.
One more sub coming in.
Last second check as Booner comes in for Perryman. Some switches going on. Timeout called. 14.5 seconds left. No time came off as Muzell put it over the head of Kraft as a costly turnover for Glenbard East.
That one is an unfortunate turnover. Glenbard East really needed that to continue to stay in this game. 44-44. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to more fourth quarter action here in the South Gym. 44-45, 14.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Neither team in too much of foul trouble, but that won't matter here in 14 seconds. It's go time for the Hornets. It's go time for the Glenbard East Rams.
Hardick is now going to inbound. Perryman's back in the game. He's going to be guarding Hardick on the inbound. Everyone one-on-one. Full court press. Gets it able. A costly turnover. That's Tavel. Tavel tried getting it to Ferrer. Ferrer could not get it.
We have seen wild pass after wild pass. Tavel and Kraft doing the same sort of mistake.
Glenbard East with a blessing. They had a costly turnover, but forced another.
The Hornets decide to sub Lynn in for Hardrick. Hardrick now out. Glenbard East bench currently distraught after multiple bad passes.
10 seconds, Muzell, pass it in. Here's Kraft, leading scorer for Glenbard East as of now. Gives it over to Shiner. Shiner goes inside, lays it up, won't go. Marinowski, that's gonna be the end of regulation as we will be now moving to overtime at a tie game, 45-45.
Marinowski tried to dish that one out to Musla. Not able to get that one to drop, though. 45-45 after 4 quarters of action. We'll go into overtime. Take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to overtime. It is time to go. 45-45, both teams, lots of turnovers on both sides. Hinsdale Hornets trying to clean up their turnovers as they caused the last one of the game. Glenbard is additionally down a few players like Michael Nee. We'll see what's going to happen here. They're going to let Marinowski go ahead and take this one off for the East Rams.
With overtime rules, we will have a full 8 minutes, or no, we will
Full
not.
4 minutes.
It'll be a full 4 minutes overtime. Was confused because they had 8 minutes on the scoreboard.
Shot clock back on for both teams.
Oglesby now. To Tavel over to Thermos. Back to Tavel. Over to Thermos. Thermos inside to Oglesby. Oglesby kicked it out. Ferrer for three. He gets the three ball.
Ferrer yet again showing why he is a crucial part of this offense for the Hornets. Ferrer up to 19 points.
Over to Schneider at the elbow. Schneider inside. Kraft on Tavel. Marinowski on Ferrer. Marinowski finds Muzel. Muzel back to Marinowski. Marinowski cuts it to one.
Marinowski able to get the bench on the Glenbard East Rams a little bit more energy.
Oglesby now. One-on-one with Muzel. Trying to shake him off. Top of the key. Over to the elbow, Ferrer, who just made the three. Spin move, great move. Kicks it out. Tavel for three, same spot. Won't go. Rebound, Kraft. Kraft goes straight inside, kicks out to Perryman. Now Schneider calls for the screen. Schneider back to Muzel. Marinowski. Now Alexander takes it up. Corner, won't shoot. To Tavel. Oglesby corner, inside to and Ferrer couldn't keep a hold of it.
Yet again, a game of turnovers, turnover after turnover.
Schneider now to Kraft, Kraft to Perryman. Over to Muzel. Muzel, great pass inside to Marinowski. To Kraft. Kraft inside to Marinowski. Marinowski kicks it out. Schneider pump fakes inside. Tough lay. Gets the foul.
Does not get the and one, was looking for that. Would put them ahead of the Hinsdale Hornets. Both teams with a lot of turnovers have to clean it up on both sides. Costly turnovers, rebounds, everything needs to be a lot cleaner.
Schneider want to tie it, 2 to take the lead. He ties this game up at 48 apiece in this overtime matchup.
Both teams making the first free throw, but not able to make the second. His second,
Danny
no good.
Schneider won't go. Tie game at 48. Oglesby's gonna take it up. One-on-one with Muzel. Backs him up. Takes a screen by Ferrer. Over to Thermos. To Ferrer inside. Works on Marinowski. To Alexander. Won't go. Rebound Kraft. Kraft now.
Kraft trying to call for an audible play.
Over to Schneider in the corner. Just long.
That one's going to go Hinsdale's way.
Must have been a foul of some sort.
Looks to be a push against the Glenbard East Rams. And that's going to give the Hornets 2 shots, a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, in overtime, these teams are both in bonus, so that means that every foul will result in 2 shots. Ferrer has not been the best at free throws today as he misses his first one.
For hoping to take the lead of the game with this final shot.
To extend the lead. Ferrer misses, tie game. Rebound by, back to Thermos. Thermos outside. This is Oglesby. Back to Ferrer. Inside Alexander, open lane with the left, won't go. Here's Kraft.
Alexander trying to do too much there.
Kraft wants to take the shot to Perryman to Buzel. Deep three.
That one's going to go out the back. Saved by Maranowski.
Here's Oglesby. Oglesby working on Kraft. Kraft tried to get a steal. Oglesby won't take the lane as Muzella steals the ball. It's a power play. Won't go. Kraft with the rebound.
Won't go again. 2 times. A game of mistakes and turnovers. Glenbard not wanting to capitalize.
Alexander all by himself. Gets the shot to fall.
That's what the Hinsdale Hornets need. 48, 50.
Schneider, 14 seconds left.
They want the last shot.
Kraft, shot clock's off. Schneider, timeout. Schneider's shot would have made it. 8.3 seconds left.
Wow, this is down to the wire yet again. 14 seconds in the first regulation time. 8 seconds here in overtime. Will we go into double overtime? Who knows? Gabe, what are you thinking?
Well, 3 would win this game. A 2 ties it. Glenbard East has good shooters on their team. It's very possible they can make this.
We've seen teams come back from before, like Metamora previously in day 2, coming back from a huge deficit.
You have to watch out for Glenbard East's 2-star players in Jacob Maranowski and Devin Kraft, both with 17 apiece tonight, or this morning rather. Been here so long, it feels like tonight.
Yeah, these long days here at the Tosh. You know, Glenbard East missing a crucial player. Michael Niesman was out yesterday, is out again today. Unfortunate for the Glenbard East Rams. Could have turned this game around possibly. Here we go. 8 seconds left to play. The Hinsdale South Hornets are winning currently against the Glenbard East Rams. 2 points separates the teams. A 3 to win it.
Schneider to inbound. This could be it. Same pass inside to Kraft. Kraft, the big shot. He missed it. He missed it. Devin Kraft had the look.
Both teams decided to take a full timeout here. Talk this over. 4 seconds left. Wow, this one is close. 2 points separating both teams here in overtime. Will we go into double overtime? Who knows?
I mean, we go back into the fourth quarter, 15.2 seconds left, and Glenbard East inbounds it and puts it right over the head of Devin Kraft. And that did not take a single second off the shot clock, or the clock rather. So it's very possible that Glenbard East could still get this ball back. But what a costly mistake by Devin Kraft missing the shot.
We're under 30 seconds now, so no shot clock. Don't have to worry about that, but don't have to worry about that because 4 seconds left. Lots of time, but not much time. Here we go. Hinsdale South Hornets with a chance to keep the game going.
Glenbard East is going to make sure that they do their best on this defense, make sure no pass gets off. But the pass is to Thermos. He's fouled. 2.9.
That took another 2 seconds off the clock. We're down to 2.9 seconds here. 2 shots.
Thermos, if he goes 1 for 2, could still have a chance. As Glenbard East would have a chance at a 3-point shot. If he makes 2, this could be game.
The gym getting ready to electrify. First shot, good. Glenbard East is going to need a 3 here to tie this up. 2 seconds left. There is still time.
Glenbard East needs Thermos to miss this last shot. And that basically seals it. 2.9.
Hyped up.
A 2-possession game with 2.9 seconds left.
Glenbard East going to decide to take a timeout here. Talk this one over, drop a bit of a play. Hinsdale moving the defenders into their zone, taking away any 3 opportunities. Gabe, if you are you're the head coach of Glenbard East, what are you talking right now?
You just have to get an open look right now. Henry, you just have to go down the court. I mean, it's very hard. You have to find a way to shoot the shot, somehow get the rebound. Or this is going to be very, very hard, Henry. Very, very hard to come back.
This one's come down to the wire here. We are in the consolation bracket, but these games are still crazy. Here we go. 2.9 seconds left on the clock. 3 points.
The only way I can see this happening, Henry, is with a 3-point and one. As this to Muzel. Muzel, no chance at it. And that's going to do it, folks. That is game. Glenbard East falls short to Hinsdale South. Final score, 48-52 in the South Gym. What a game.
This one's been a nail biter through and through. Overtime. 15 seconds left in both. Crazy. As we move on to the next game, don't go anywhere. We're going to have an interview from
We're going to be interviewing
the Hornets.
We'll be interviewing Farrar, the leading scorer for Hinsdale South, who had a stellar performance. As our guy, Luca DeSanto, will go try to track him down as we do find him.
Don't go anywhere. You're going to hear from the leading scorer, Aiden Ferrer, in moments.
In just a second, we are setting up our camera. Stick around, see what this guy has to talk about. Farrar, Luca, you're on.
I'm joined here by Aiden Ferrer. Aiden, another incredible game for you. You guys really got it going in the second half. Talk about that run that you guys went on.
All we did was compete. Our coach told us to try hard, play hard, and keep that same energy we had in the beginning. That's all we had to do. Come with the win.
You had a lot of defensive stops in overtime. What was the strategy going into that?
We just play heavy defense. Make sure when we put the ball down, just get up because they can't dribble, so it was easy.
All right, Aiden, thank you so much. Incredible game for you.